We discussed about little hiking tips that's helped me along the way. If you're new to this and you're just not sure where I start, where I go from, and what I need, we'll have a chat about that along the way. It's what's helped me sort of progress in the 3 years of hiking. And I say these are all just my own preferences of what I feel that I've used and they've helped me. Maybe they'll help you along the way. Tip number one when starting hiking: wear suitable footwear. I prefer boots. Okay, so there's parts of the Mournes where you will come across stuff like this. I find the higher up your boots are, the more sort of protection you have. Obviously, you get a good waterproof pair. Tip number two when hiking: clothes. Bring more clothes than you need. It's always better being too warm than too cold. You can always take layers off. Tip number three: hiking on a road or walking on a road, especially in the country, walk towards the traffic. Have the traffic coming towards you like this so you can step out of the way. Tip number three. Tip number four: fluids. Bring fluids and food with you. You don't know, God forbid anything happen to you up here. You don't know how long you're going to be up here. I bring a little boiled speech with me too, just to get that wee sugar boost. Yeah, food and water. I bring about, on this hike here today, I'll bring about 1.5 litres of water with me. I bring a wee bit more whenever it's like hotter days where you're going to be like expelling more sweat. You're going to expel more, like you lose moisture through your breathing as well. You can lose about a cup of fluid a day just by breathing. So yeah, plenty of fluids, food and snacks. Hiking poles. Hiking poles. Tip number five: hiking poles. Hiking poles will help tremendously. Now, there's a little goat off here. No, but just follow this. Just keep following this. So the hiking poles, guys, these little poles I have are Focals 500s and they're anti-shock. So they have like a little bounce on them. You can lock the bounce if you want. I tend to lock the bounce. Hiking poles will help going up and also coming down. You can adjust the poles to whatever way you feel you're more comfortable yourself, but they'll help you. They'll kind of help to push you up a hill, and they'll definitely help you coming down a hill. Tip number six: do your homework. Know the trail that you're going to go to. Well, I'm going to stop because it's very rocky here. Know your trail, where you're going. Always let somebody know where you are, where you're going to, and what time you expect to be back at. I will spend a week studying trails, different obstacles that are going to possibly be put in my way, and different routes of what I can choose if I do feel that I'm comfortable in some way. Yeah, tip number six: do your homework, study maps, know the terrain. Don't be trying to do something so adventurous in your first go. Something like this is perfect. Something like this is ideal. Hopefully you'll get something out of this. If you do get something out of this, guys, hit that wee subscribe button for me. If you are new to the channel, my name's David. I'm doing this 3 years now, and I'm just trying to help people along the way, trying to motivate them and get them off their couch and into the mountains that way. But do your homework, know where you're going, inform loved ones where you're going to be, how long your hike's going to be, and what time you expect to be back at. I'm pretty okay here today. I've already let somebody know. I've let my sister know where I am. I have good communication here. I've Agram Hill behind me here. So there is telephone masts at the top of Agram Hill. So the communication thing's pretty okay for me here. But let people know where you are, what time you expect to come back at, how long your trip is going to be, where your destination point is and where your return point is. See, this is what I'm talking about, obstacles, and I believe we have to cross it again further up. So that's just over the river there. So tip number 7 for new beginners starting off hiking and confused of what you need and what would be the important things that I would bring with me. So tip number 7, a good flashlight, a good torch. I have a fantastic torch. It's something like 100,000 lumens. More water. How deep is this? See what I mean about this being squidgy? It's not too bad. Nope, that one was bad. Look at that. How deep I went down there. You can see there, my boot. For frick's sake. Good pair of boots, guys. I keep saying about boots, but I mean, they're taking all their body weight. So, something that you feel comfortable with. So, yes, a good torch. That one I have, again, has a different settings. It has a SOS setting, it has a torch, and it has a strobe. I think it lasts up till about 5 hours, that torch. Also a good hurricane whistle. See if you can hear the wind that's blowing on my back now. It makes it very hard for anyone out searching for people. A good hurricane whistle make all the difference. I bring painkillers, right? As odd as it is, I have painkillers, okay? It's a silly thing that some people may think, you bring painkillers for? You twist your ankle up here, and it's not too bad. And you can use these to help, like crutches, to get you back to the car. A good old painkiller will make all the difference between having to sit here in this and waiting to get rescued, or soldiering on. Throw a painkiller into you and just take your time and get back to civilization, because as you see, there's nobody here apart from wildlife. There's no one here. Let me figure this out and see how I'm going to get through, because this looks deep. Right. I just wheeled on through it there. I did get to wash my boots, so my boots are... Oh shit. Let's drop my bloody camera. Where's my wee cloth? And there's shit on it too. Cow shit. This just went all over me. Frick's sake. Right, we'll get this dried. Tip number 8. Make sure your equipment is on your shoulder properly. Everything's dried off. I mustn't have clicked it into its little chest holster there. I just hit the deck. Well, lucky enough it's waterproof. There may be a bit of swearing there. Look, there's cow shit on the friggin' strap. What the frig? I'm gonna smell lovely, aren't I? And I don't want to wet the actual strap. What the frig? I'm gonna stink of cow shit now. Oh, for frig's sake. What the frig? Ah, well, it's all part of the crack, isn't it? What? If you're not wet, exhausted and covered in cow shit by the time you get home, you haven't had a good day. We're getting closer to the quarry. So tip number 9, guys. See, when you're walking over sort of like terrain like this, or coming up through this, be cautious. Some of these rocks you will see that will look like they're fixed. There will be part of the actual rock like this, there will be in. It's the loose ones. See, like this. Try and avoid standing on loose rocks and try and stand on the solid objects, just so it's easier for you to, well, it's a lot more better for you not to go over your ankle up here. So try and stay on, avoid these, and stay on solid stuff like that. I know it's hard, especially if you're going to be new to this. You will be constantly, and I still do it, look down at my feet as I'm hiking up. But as I'm hiking up, I'm stopping, I'm looking ahead of me, I'm weighing out what's in front of me, and then I'm moving on. Why do I try and make things awkward for myself? Let's see, if I stood there, yeah. Let's see. Make sure I've got everything in my pockets. There we go. And we'll just climb up here. So hopefully we'll not get too wet in this part on the way up. It's not very steep, this. Right. So there you go, guys. We've made it up to the quarry here. I don't actually know what the height is here off this quarry, but really I'll show you what I've climbed here. But I'll give you a wee quick pan round. So let's have a look. This is like the old remains of like a little stonemason's hut. I don't know whether it's blown, but I wouldn't think it's blown over, but it's just probably over the years. There's maybe something that they did start and they didn't finish, but yeah, absolutely beautiful up here. It did downpour there for a bit, but look at this here. Whew. This little lone tree just shows you, like, I mean, throughout all of the Mournes, nature choose this little spot for just this one little tree. And I'm mad at how that's thriving up here on its own. So guys, if this little tree can survive up here and make it up here, so can you. That's an easy enough hike. There's nothing overly strong or awkward about it. There's a couple of wee bits that are quite steep. You just need to be secure on your feet and just watch your step, because as you can see, this is rocky. This is very rocky. So that's Slieve Moughanmore. That's not the top. The top's on back higher than that again. And we've walked this before, and then this is just your windy gap. It's absolutely beautiful, and there's some little old like little winches, little cog wheels and stuff. So they just leave this stuff up here, but it's class, right? But I'm actually quite emotional about this little tree here, how this is just growing here. Oh, it's just a single tree on its own. How this has just survived up here. It's just mad the way nature works. So there we go. We've made it up to the quarry. I'll give you tip number 10 now. So guys, tip number 10. Hopefully you can hear me by all this wind. I've turned my back on the wind here. So tip number 10. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. This isn't a race. You're not competing against anybody. Take your time. Spend the time up here and appreciate what you've done, how you've achieved this, and where your next sort of adventure is going to be. The most important thing is just enjoy it and take your time and just soak everything in. I'll just see how long this is taking me to get up and what is the distance. I think the distance is about 2 miles or something. I'm right here at the moment. So Relive is 2.2 miles, and it is taking me, what is that, 1 hour and 59 minutes for 2.2. That's not bad. That's not bad for me, guys. If you can see that, 2.2 miles to get up to here. Yeah, so I'm gonna, it's very blowy. It's very blowy. I'll maybe just pack up, head down. There is rain forecasted. There was a bit of a rain shower came down there and soaked me a wee bit, so I might take the hoodie off and I might just put my wets on for the trip back down. Unfortunately, guys, it's too blowy up here for the wee drone to go maybe get something when I get a wee bit further down. This is quite high up here. You'll probably be, I don't know, 300 meters here, maybe. So yeah, thanks for coming along. My name's David. This has been David Taking a Help. Hopefully these little tips have helped you. Again, these are just my little things that will help me along the way, and it's like a learning curve. It's like on the job training. You'll learn as you go along. But yeah, enjoy your next hike, and I'll see you in the next one.
Stronger than the doubts, tougher than the pain. With every breath I take, it's another step to gain. I lace up these gloves, try to make my mark.